What's up, my peeps? Welcome to the locker room. Got a lot to talk about, so I was looking forward to it, especially with my boys playing last night. And then, Troy shoveling things in the barrel by talking about Mike McCarthy today. And that becomes the news. Troy Aikman says Mike McCarthy should maybe staying, and should he be staying? Then we got to answer all those questions all over again and again. But I want to first talk about that game. I want to talk about Philadelphia. After we talk about these Cowboys, we're going straight to the Eagles because there's a lot going on in Philadelphia too. I told you guys this when I talked to you the other day. I said, watch this thing and watch it. Now I got to figure out who's shooting the arrows at who. Who's pointing what at what they're trying to say. And it's interesting, man. I was thinking about this. And I got Nathan working on some things for me, but I want to look at and do a comparative analysis to what I saw in Philadelphia with Donovan McNabb, NTO, and the eerie similarities to what's happening right here with Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown. I don't know, man. It's like a spirit hovering over Philadelphia that brings the same kind of situation to hurt the team again. Because that thing between Donovan and T.O., ooh, if you guys don't remember it, go look it up, do what you ever have to do. They were quite a combination. Donovan, just like Jalen, was coming in as a running quarterback. T.O. helped solidify him, just like, we ain't talking about all that. I'm going to stop right there. I'm just telling you things that I thought about as I thought about and prepared and got ready to do this. We were talking about starting with the Dallas Cowboys. Let's get back to that. I'll share with you guys also family trips last week too, more in it, because people asked about the Justin Timberlake and do I know Justin Timberlake and everything like that. Then I went to spend time in New York. So we'll talk about those things, but let's first jump right off talking about my Dallas Cowboys and what we saw with that game and how that game went down. Of course, you guys know Bengals won the game 27-20. Joe Burrow had 369 yards, 44 attempts. He threw the ball 44 times, 3 touchdowns and an interception. Jamar Chase is a beast. He went off 14 for 177 and 2 touchdowns. So get this. All that was great. They've been doing that to everybody all year long, and they've been putting up, 33, 34 points. The last 3 games, they scored 99 points, about 33 points a game. Even though I give you those numbers about the Bengals, and when I said Joe Burrow threw 369 yards, TD and interception, Chase 14, receptions for 177 yards, 2 touchdowns, you would say, oh, my God, they must have blown Dallas out. That wouldn't be the case. That would not be the case. As I told you, the score was 27-20. And really, that game got handed to them. They had those numbers, and I would say the defense did a great job. The defense did a great job on Joe Burrow, who was ripping up the league. So I got to give Mike Parsons and those guys some credit. They did what they had to do, and I saw them rise up in a moment. Remember, they had the ball and was driving. They made the stop. The defense stopped the Bengals and then blocked the punt. So you were going to get the ball in great field position if we didn't relive the Leon Lett thing. See that? See what I'm saying? Oh, my God. See what I'm saying, y'all? Oh, my God. I was just sitting here thinking about, is it a spirit hanging over Philadelphia? because the same shit is happening in Philadelphia. And I missed the damn fact, whatever spirit hanging over Dallas, because the same shit just happened in Dallas last night with the Leon Lett. Oh my God. Oh my God. So also last weekend, this whole weekend, it was throwback spirit hovering over all the stadiums because that was a throwback. And oh my God, that's so true. That just blew my mind. That was a throwback in Dallas. That was a throwback you lost that game. That was a throwback in Philadelphia. You win the game in the star receiver church. That's exactly how that thing started falling apart. And exactly, as a matter of fact, when they started talking about it this time, I know you guys probably seen it, T.O. and Donovan tweeted at each other. Look how this thing went. Wake up, boy. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. We're talking football, boy, but y'all just think about that, boy. Golly, I just figured that out. Same shit happened here, too. I'm figuring I came up with something that's going on in Philly. The spirit hanging over Dallas, too. And that's wild to me. That's crazy. Now, Cooper Rush. Let's get back to this game. Cooper Rush had 183 yards, 2 TDs and interception. But one thing came out of that game that I get saying, how does that fit for if I wanted to do something here? Where does that fit the next year? Is the Rico down 18 carries, 131 yards? I want to see how does that fit. I know the Bengals defense had given up a lot of things, but they've been talking about Rico Dow and Dowdle and how much they like him lately anyway. And they started handing him the ball, and he's running better. He's running better, getting in the groove. So Cooper Rush is all right. He stays where he is, but because we need him, he's a good backup. But that'll be that. And now you go find you another receiver. I'm telling y'all, man, this thing doesn't have to break all the way it's talking about. I is a good coach. He can coach. I just say it's so much more. If there was a way to put more focus around Dallas Cowboys, McCarthy's coaching, strong down, keeping people focused, keeping it, having a curfew at meetings night before games, not just showing up the Sunday before the game. Leave here Saturday morning. I'll see you Sunday at 3:00 when the game starts. It's just all of those things. I just want to lock in. Some accountability, some stability, some no jumping off sides, no holding, all of those small things. And then if I can add Mike McCarthy's coaching, but having all those small things, then I will have something. What was that? What was that you just put up? Nathan, I didn't see that. But you know what I mean? Welcome, and I just jump on that. See, that's what I was doing. So, something within that hotel is slow. Is it? You want me to recheck it? Something within that hotel. Let me recheck it. I don't know how. When I come in more, I be buying the highest internet. I don't know how And you know, I'm no expert. So let me redo this. Let me relock in and see if it relocks up. You know, yeah, they wanted more money, y'all. I had to, I guess, go lock back in and buy. Or yeah, is that better? Is it better? Do I need to make sure? Oh, let me see this. Hey guys, I am so sorry. We're having a little bit of an issue here. I know you are waiting for me, and we're going to get it right. Now, you do have to understand on this other side, though, I have promised and swore to take you with me all across this place. Everywhere I go, I got to set up and get the job done. I can't predict everybody's internet and Wi-Fi and all of that. Sometimes it falls, but I'm gonna work diligently and get it back up so I can get back to my peeps. So please be patient. We will be right back. Hey guys, I am so sorry. We're having a little bit of an issue here. I know you are waiting for me, and we're going to get it right. Now, you do have to understand on this other side, though, I have promised and swore to take you with me all across this place. Everywhere I go, I got to set up and get the job done. I can't predict everybody's internet and Wi-Fi and all of that. Sometimes it falls, but I'm going to work diligently and get it back up so I can get back to my peeps. So please be patient. We will be right back. Hey guys, I am so sorry. We're having a little bit of an issue here. I know you are waiting for me, and we're going to get it right. Now, you do have to understand on this other side, though, I have promised and swore to take you with me all across this place. Everywhere I go, I got to set up and get the job done. I can't predict everybody's internet and Wi-Fi and all of that. Sometimes it falls, but I'm going to work diligently and get it back up so I can get back to my peeps. So please be patient. We will be right back. Hey guys, I am so sorry. We're having a little bit of an issue here. I know you are waiting for me, and we're going to get it right. Now, you do have to understand on this other side, though, I have promised and swore to take you with me all across this place. Everywhere I go, I got to set up and get the job done. I can't predict everybody's internet and Wi-Fi and all of that. Sometimes it falls, but I'm going to work diligently and get it back up so I can get back to my peeps. So please be patient. We will be right back. Hey guys, I am so sorry. We're having a little bit of an issue here. I know you are waiting for me, and we're going to get it right. Now, you do have to understand on this other side, though, I have promised and swore to take you with me all across this place. Everywhere I go, I got to set up and get the job done. I can't predict everybody's internet and why. All right, peeps, you know, sorry about that, but we got it together here. I don't expect to have issues, but I do sometimes. I don't know why with the internet. You know how they do where you got to put the name in and everything, and you get the chance to upgrade. I always upgrade to get the highest quality. This is supposed to be a good hotel, Fairmont. They're giving you Fairmont prices. I want Fairmont speed. That's what I want here. But so we good. I'm gonna let it go and get back to what we were talking about. Because we were talking about Mike McCarthy and the possibility after Troy said he could see him staying and there's no one more qualified. And I was saying to you guys, it's not just about what coaches on the football field. It's also about the direction and how you can make people lock in. See, Mike has a little more of a loose attitude about it. Like these guys don't have curfew. If they have a Sunday game, they show up the game's at 3, show up by noon, we play the game at 3. I'm a little old school. I think there's something to getting there Saturday night. Let's go all night thinking, isolating, visualizing how to do this, what we are about to do, all the possibilities that this game, all the different ways this game may come down. I want us playing these games over and over and over in our heads, each and every player. Each and every player. That's all he should be thinking about. Then when he gets in the game, he's already lived every situation. He's reliving it again, and now he knows what to do. It's not his first time. He's lived it in his head. I'm so sorry. I'm the craziest person in the world. Nobody else thinks like this. You see, you just show up to the game on Sunday. Okay. Now, so all your family members came in Saturday. They took you to dinner. Y'all had fun, had drinks, talked about reminisce, talked about family stuff. Remember you were growing up? Yeah. But the dude you playing, he's studying film. He's trying to pick up something small and remember everything in this game is only about this big. It's a game of inches, you know what I mean? Milliseconds. So maybe he finds just something because he's focused. You're dealing with all of your family problems. You're dealing with what the wife wants you to do. When the kids saying you didn't do this, change the diaper. You ain't even thinking about the damn game. And then you get into the game and situations come up and you ain't thought it's the first time you got in those situations because you haven't been thinking about the game. You've been changing shitty diapers. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I'm the only one thinks this kind of stuff matters. You can't just show up. I'm here to win. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. That's what makes this game so beautiful. That's what makes this game so beautiful. I'm going to put something in on that. As St. Thomas, Roger Harriet tells the team, it's always you go, we go. When they get in the huddles, you go, we go, you go, we go, you go. He's telling them every step, breath, everything, decision they take, they make, just know, wherever you go, we go. So make the right decisions. Wherever you go, we go. So we got a man. And that mentality only comes when you spend time together the night before. We can't even come together. I've always said the problem is that the team has ability, but we don't have a collective will. We got skill, but not a collective will. Where do you think the collective will comes from? It comes from us sitting down, because we've been thinking about the game all day, every time when we come to breakfast, and then we go watch film. We talk about it. Then we go to lunch, and then we go watch film. And then we go to dinner, and you go to sleep, and then you wake up, and you go play the game. But we played the scenarios all through our minds in those times together. That's all I'm saying. So if you get me somebody to lock them in like that and use Mike McCarthy coaching, I don't care, but I need them locked in. That's all I'm saying. I ain't got nothing personally against Mike McCarthy or anybody else that can get the job done. But I said that can get the job done. And come on. We got to do better than this. And yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I think about me at 22 years old. I wanted to go to sleep. How hard it was to go to sleep. Knowing I got all these people out here. Knowing I was Michael Irvin. Wherever I go, I'm going to be sure to get me some. Are you joking? I'm going now. I'm focused. I'm asleep. 20 years old. 20. I got my cold BMW out here. I had a pocket full of money. I was broke yesterday. Now I'm disciplined. Come on, man. Come on. That's all. Now you may have if there's 60 dudes, you may have 25 that are doing it, that are home, focused, all of that. But the other team got all 60. You see? So the difference between, I love Barry Switzer and Jimmy Johnson. The difference between those two dudes, Jimmy didn't leave anything to chance. Button up every button, tighten down every door. Barry said, I want to treat you as a man. I want you as a friend, and I'm going to trust you to get done what you're supposed to get done. And that rarely works. I say it never works. But people try. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to let that one go. Let's talk about these Eagles because that's another whole situation. You know what I mean? Here in the locker room. And I want to tell you, and it's so funny because I did talk, you talk about the thing, the Leon Lett thing here and the spirit of that in that situation. But that spirit of in Philadelphia too. The Eagles beat the Panthers 22-16. First of all of the mess that's going on off the football field, and not off the football field, it's going on the football field, but that A.J. Brown talked about when he talked about the passing game of the football team, right? All of that has been in the news, and everybody's talking about A.J. Brown said passing game and what's going on with him and Jalen Hurts. And now your boy Brandon Graham comes out and says, yes, they have a problem. And then he backtracked. I'm just giving you guys a synopsis. Then he backtracked. Oh, I spoke out of line, because he said earlier that they were friends, and obviously something has happened. Life happens. But they got to understand, you got to take care of the business and not let the personal get in the way. And then Brandon Graham backtracked or came back out and said, oh, I'm sorry. I assumed I assumed some things and I was wrong. Like you assumed about their friendship. First of all, take the first time. Take the first time. The first time the man said something was wrong, because that was the one that he just gave out of his heart. And he's on the defensive side. And he wants the offensive guys to get together. And he said something like, number one is trying. But 11, he has to come and talk to us and not the media. So I did hear that him and one is tight, him and Hurts are tight. So they're trying. But number 11 doing his thing. Now, all of this we're talking about, everybody skirted the fact that you barely beat the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers had this game. Driving, 2 plays I saw when I saw this game with the Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young, and I'll give you the numbers. Bryce Young had 1934, 491 yards, 1 TD, but that one interception, it came right before the half in a corner route. The ball sailed on him. He just missed the guy, and the ball went too deep. Bam, intercepted the ball. They went and got points, came back out after the half and got the ball back. They did that to Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and they still couldn't run away from Carolina. So when everybody's talking about all of this, that 22-16 score gets lost. My issue was, this was 1 week ago, exactly a year ago from 1 week ago, that they collapsed last year. 10-1, they were 1-6. Now, 11-2? Is it 11-2? You see what I'm saying? And I didn't think that they would be unconscious enough to start any kind of thing right here, knowing that it was so close to where the wheels fell off last year. That's the part that blows my mind. Jalen Hurts threw the ball 21 times, 108 yards he got in that game. Saquon Barkley went off again, 20 carries, 124 yards. I don't condone coming out talking and blasting while you're winning football games. But I also wonder and ponder, did he try to say something to the coach and still didn't get any kind of response? Because if that's the case, now he went public because he thinks it's Jalen Hurts and the coach against him. And that's a whole nother thing. If you think you got problems, if you got a problem between quarterback and receiver, if he thinks y'all over there buddying up against them, then that's a whole nother thing. So there's a lot going on with this. There's a lot going on with this. And everybody think, oh, let's get together and talk. It's the same thing they said to Donovan McNabb and T.O. The same thing. They had the first year together. I know I was with T.O. all the time. I went to see him all the time. I was there with him in Philadelphia. I was sitting in his living room. I was interviewing him all the time, hanging out with his people. Saw Donovan his mom, all of them, everybody was, and then all of a sudden, something went down. Now I was going back to interview T.O., and when I go back, I got people saying this, I got people saying that, and they fell out. These boys, the first 2 years together, their first year together, the first year with Donovan and T.O. went off. He had 77 catches, 1,200 yards, 14 TDs. And now you hear that right there. You say, okay, that's a good year. But remember, they weren't throwing the ball as much as they're throwing that ball now. You know, they're throwing the ball 55 times a game now. Tell you what you got, Jamar Chase. Yeah, 14 catches, just others. So they were throwing like that. These boys were on fire. And T.O. was solidifying. He was solidifying Donovan McNabb as a bona fide passer because Donovan McNabb was trying to prove up to be the Tom Brady's and Peyton Manning, you know, because he came in as a running quarterback. It was the same thing. They went to the 2005 Super Bowl and lost and never got back again. Just like these boys are doing right here, right now. Those years, then you got A.J. Brown over here, man. They were going off. And then they lost the 2023 Super Bowl. Dude, I'm telling y'all, let's keep watching this. There's something going on right here. And the problem is like when I look at some of the film I've seen A.J. Brown open, and it's an easy decision. And this is why I say, is it coach? Is it do you have a problem with the quarterback, or is the quarterback and the coach? Because you can't tell me in today's game that I shouldn't get an opportunities, because like I never caught a pass behind the line of scrimmage. But Jamar Chase and CeeDee Lamb, all these boys, we're just throwing balls from behind the line of scrimmage to get their hands on the ball and let them get a feel. It's like an extended run. Go get 2-3 yards. I can start any game, anytime with that. So I don't know why it's that big of a problem for them to say, let's get the big fella involved. Your record is so much better with the big fella involved than it is without him being involved. So come on, man. You guys gotta figure that out. And now that's why if I'm him, I'm like, oh, okay. So the coach ain't calling the right plays, something else going on. That's what I'm talking about right there. You have to watch out for, man. Yeah, let's go to this. I want to talk to people about it because I want to give you a chance to comment on all of that. Here, we can comment on anything you got with the Cowboys or you could talk about this thing that's going on with Philadelphia. Hey, music with Matthew, you're right. That was awful news about Overshawn, man. Really feel for that dude. Man, he got it all together, and then for this to happen. And that's a hard thing to fight back from such a surgery, to get yourself back to playing where he was playing, and then to have even more devastation like that, man. I felt bad for him too. I did. I really did. And that's why Parson was so broken down too. You lost the game and you lose Overshawn. So yeah, I was with that, man. I really did. Buffalo beat him. Why does Parson want to stay in Dallas? Just the money. Athletes are funny, Buffalo. Let me tell you something, man. We're territorial all the way around in that sense. Like, somebody drafted us. That means somebody believed in us. Remember, Michael Parsons thought he should have been drafted higher, should have been taken higher, and he kind of fell in the lap of Dallas, in Dallas's lap. So yeah, he'll feel that. He'll feel that Dallas saved him at one time, and he owes Dallas something, and he knows nowhere else has the power of that star. He ain't messing around. Don't fool around. Nobody else has the power of that star. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get him, man. First podcast. Are we going to see you and Stephen A on this YouTube podcast episode? Yeah, I'll get Stephen A on. Absolutely. They've been doing this forever. But Stephen A, man, my dude, Stephen A will do anything to help a brother. That's what I love about him. We started together way back in 2000 when I retired in 99. We started together back in 2000 on Best Damn Sports Show. That was the show. I don't know, I may have told you guys or shared with you guys some things about this. We used to bring Stephen A in from the Philadelphia Inquirer, right? And me and George Greenberg was his name. George Greenberg was the exec over at Fox. We would always be meeting, and George was like, Michael, you got talent. He was teaching me a lot about the TV business. And he was showing me Stephen A. I really like that. He's good. He has these strong opinions, but he would, I just want him to smile sometimes, but he would never smile. And I would look at George, who's Jewish, and he would like, yeah, he'll be great on TV. I just gotta give him a smile, and he would never, ever smile. And I said, George, why do you need him to smile? He said, this is people, people can like him. He's good. I said, George, what does he look like, an angry black man? He said, I just want people to like him, which means, yeah, he can't see it, but he's shallow. But yeah, that's what he did look like that. Now, I used to mess with him about it. Man, it's okay to have fun. You got to be mad at everybody. You know what I mean? But he probably was an angry black man at that time. And now he gets in the business, he gets to see people like George who was really trying to help him out. I bet you go to Stephen A, he'll tell you how much he appreciate all of those guys, man, that we were working with way back then. So yeah, that's my boy, man. I love him. Yeah, I love him. Hey, Michael, will you root for Cam Ward even if he gets drafted by the Giants? I told you guys how much I love him, man. I told you, Miss Skywalker, what we owe him for at least cranking that thing back up for the University of Miami, saying that we can now, let's go find that next Cam Ward. Yeah, absolutely. I got to support him. He'll understand that as long as he plays anybody. But let me say this too. On Colin Cowherd, he was asking me questions about this. Some people were saying that Cam Ward is kind of greedy. I said, what? People are saying that Cam Ward was kind of greedy. I said, well, who said that? Some people that were, I guess, trying to recruit him in the portal, saying that he was kind of greedy. This kind of shit chokes me. This chokes me. Somebody said, "Oh, he was kind of greedy," or somebody said I'm edgy. Okay. So first of all, in order for me to be edgy, somebody had to set the delineation, the demarcation of edge. Here is edge. That shit Mike doing, that's edgy. So who said edge? Put him in front of me and let him give me parameters for why he said this is edge that will make me edgy. These are the kind of things that run me crazy. You know what I'm saying? So somebody said Cam Ward was greedy. So you're saying he wanted more than you offered him because he thought more of himself than you thought of himself. He goes out now and puts up the number one offense in college football and become a Heisman Trophy finalist. And you say he was greedy. I say you were underselling him because he produced whatever he was greedy for. He produced it. And now you sitting back telling these folk stories about I almost had Cam Ward, but he was greedy. No, your ass was cheap. That's what I should be saying. That's what you should be saying. Stop saying he was greedy. Say you were cheap because you were wrong. The evidence proved it. Come on, let me get off that. I horse with Cam. I love Cam Ward, man. Y'all stop messing around with that right there. You know what I'm saying? Should we take one more? Again, I get to these bills and y'all I'm just telling you a quick draw. Wait. Russell was to make it to the Super Bowl. Will be awkward. Hold on. We'll be awkward. I'm working right now, man. I gotta call you later. Okay, bro. I used to answer the phone because I knew who that was, but usually I answer the phone. Are you making my money or trying to take my money? Now, if you're making me money, let me know I can answer this phone. But if you're calling to take money, Michael's out of town for the next 3 months. You know what I mean? Messing with people like that. But I digress. I digress. So let me go to quick draw because he asked about Russell Wilson. Make it to the Super Bowl, will it be awkward for him? Or a distraction in the future? Y'all stop, man. Wait. No. That's a pretty good question. Let me finish it. They were asking if Russell makes it to the Super Bowl, will it be awkward for him? Or a distraction if Future performs with Kendrick Lamar at the halftime show? That's so funny, man. That's so funny. No, man. That means little Future can see his dad do both things. Well, my dad played in the game and played in the halftime show. Hey, man, think about the young Future. Yeah, that's what you do. That's the win. That's the win right there. Maybe awkward for Sierra to have both of her dudes sitting next to her like that right there. That might be good. I don't know. Kane Cathy, Heat 305. I just want to say, seeing you, Lamar, and Rowan on the sideline made me very happy every game. I'm 25, so it's the first real season of winning I've seen. So thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that too, that love. Just saying that. And I'm telling you, it was different. It was different. And it felt more of what we were used to. And I swear, God Almighty, I can't believe. Dude, it's hard. This side is hard. Remember, I told you guys when I did that show Fourth and Long, and I was selling the Jesse Holley story. And Jesse Holley was the guy that won my show, and he was going to go in the Cowboys. In the last preseason game to make the Dallas Cowboys, he won the show. I gave him a roster spot on the Cowboys. The last preseason game, they fumbled. He picked up the ball. He has the game-winning ball, running with it, running. People are chasing him. This is like the Hollywood ending. This is a guy that's on the team off my TV show, and he just picked up the ball and about to go win the last preseason game. He gonna make the team. This is insane. Be great for the show. He just running. He put the ball up, and somebody runs and boom. He reaches out and he misses it 1 yard line. I was so pissed when I was selling it to Sony. I was in Devon Franklin and all these guys. I was saying, man, listen, I wish he would have made that. It would have been great to see him win. He made that touchdown. It would have been great. They said, no, this is great. I said, no, but he didn't make the touchdown to win. He said, but no, the rest of the world, Mike, they come up short. More people will connect to this because they come up short like that. That blew my mind. Something I never thought about because I'm always in champion mode. But it blew my mind. And this is hard, man, for Miami. I said all of that because they were right. This coming up short shit. This ain't for me. Y'all keep this. This ain't for me. I went through something last weekend, man. I couldn't even watch the game. I'm sorry. I cheat you guys by not being able to watch the game because I got to be professional enough to go up and watch it, but I couldn't. That's why I went to the Justin Timberlake concert. I can tell you about that too. Oh, y'all see that? I went to the Justin Timberlake concert and then went into New York. Had some business there. Got some business and we went and watched the Knicks play. But that Justin Timberlake concert, I just want to tell you, this was off the chain. I tweeted this and I put it out, guys, and I believe it. If you guys know somebody, I would love to hear who you think. But I have never seen anyone perform in a live concert like he does. When you watch this dude perform, you are inspired. Whenever I see somebody do what they do and I want to walk away and go do some things that I need to get done, I need to go get this done, I need to get that done. That means they're working their gift. They're working the gift. They're working the gift God gave them. And this dude works that gift God gave him. He's so great performing. All the music is what it is. It's just great anyway. But how he plays the whole crowd, deal with the whole crowd, really, literally, though not physically, touches everybody in the arena. It's really mind-blowing. I don't know who you guys, and I saw saw a few people that hit in saying, ever seen Bruno Mars, all those guys, that they're in that class. But man, I don't know who could be in that class. The dude is just incredible. And so I had seen him at Dickies Arena, right? And I went with my guy, Michael Goubert. But I didn't get a chance to go backstage. And in Dickies Arena, when we were watching it, I was right in center stage. He was right there. And they do this thing near the end. It's so great. He has this big old board, and he kind of sits on it. And he's flying around the whole arena. And while he was flying around the arena, at the end, saying hi and talking, singing, he looks down. And I guess my boy Michael Goubert, who I'm with, he's like, oh, did you see him? Justin, he did this like the wide receiver, like your wide receiver. He was looking at you and he was filming it. And I said, yeah, oh yeah. I saw it, but I didn't see it. And I thought he didn't see it. I thought we were just trying to make the night even better. You know what I mean? So I just said, yeah. And we posted it. And it looked like he saw it. It looked like, yeah, he really did, but I really didn't see it. I just said, yeah, I saw it, but I really didn't see it. But this time, I was like, okay, I'm going to go say what's up, man. I can't. It was so incredible. I came back to see it again. So his people or someone to talk to my people or whatever, somehow they said, yeah, you would love to come back. So I went backstage. And man, when I went backstage, he was like, yeah, man, Michael, man, it was so great to see you come back, man. Because at the last show, when I saw you, I said, oh, shit. Oh, man. He was like, yeah, when I saw you, remember I pointed and I did the receiver thing, like with the toe tap, drag, swag thing. It was like, yeah, I was like, oh, my God, I thought Mike was live. I was like, I was like, oh, you really did? He said, yeah, man, dude, he's just a great dude, dog. I really enjoyed that, man. I really enjoyed it. There's a few people I have met that I can say, dude, you're doing what God made you to do. He is absolutely doing what God built for him to do. There was this lady in the audience. She was a teacher. She said, oh, can I get a note to get back to school? She said, a note to get back to school? She said, yeah, I'm the teacher. He said, oh, I've had a few students ask for that note, sign a note to get back in school. I've had a few students skip school, but never a teacher. And he gave her the time. It was a beautiful thing. It really is, man. He is so great. You guys let me know who you think is that caliber. I just don't know. I don't know, but I would like to go see another concert and do a comparative analysis to kind of see how that thing works out right there, man. So yeah, you guys let me know. As a matter of fact, who would they say? Junior and Nathan, anybody who are they saying anybody like just give me anybody that I think or anybody they think is a great performer like that. I really felt like, man, I gotta go get better. I gotta go get better at everything I do. That's how great that was, man. And I saw it twice. Oh, Kid Rock. Kid Rock did like that. And Kid Rock, I hung out with Kid Rock before. I know him. So I know he's good. You know what I mean? Kendrick, I got to get out. Okay. I got to get out and catch some more concerts then. I'm going to definitely do that, guys. And then I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to look through the list that you guys are sending in, and I'm going to go and catch one. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. And then come back and tell and talk to you about it. We're going to definitely do that. And I want to do a country singer. Give me a country singer too now. You know what I mean? I want to do a country singer and do a concert. Dude, this is a good idea. It's a good idea, as a matter of fact. I should do this. I am going to do this. I'm going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Yeah. All right. We're done with Ethan Custer. We will jump it off at Ethan Custer. I'm serious. We should do that. We drop by there too. Have fun with all of that, man. I'm telling y'all, that'll be a new thing for me. That'll get me through the off season. You know what I mean? I'm gonna definitely do that to get me through the off season. Maybe even bring you some information if I can get to another country to watch, to go and watch a game. All right. Let's talk. Oh, yeah. What are you writing up here, man? Michael's concerts review around the world. It'll be some fun stuff, and I'll keep you posted on all activities that I can keep you posted on. You know what I'm saying? I will do that. A lot of talk though. Hey, can I talk to you guys about this now? Here, let me ask you, Nathan, have they made anything for certain that Bill Belichick took the job? Did we find out anything? Have you seen anything yet? Because we've been watching this meter to see if Bill okays the job. I heard that he was considering or it was done. Did they say anything yet, Nate? Let me see. I find this to be interesting. You know, he's checking on it for me. I find this to be interesting. I thought that maybe this was just some things they were throwing in the water, trying to flush out some NFL teams to see, okay, don't let Bill get off. Don't let Bill go somewhere and lose opportunity, but none of those teams flushed out, which is wild. And now he's thinking about taking his job, which is wild. You know what I mean? So nothing new. Okay, that's what I want. Nothing new. If something came down, we want to jump right on. I got to jump right on that. Now, I tell you what, I do want to go one more place and just share with you guys about something that I think is interesting that I watched and I saw today. I told you Jamar Chase tore up the Dallas Cowboys, tore them up again, 10 for 172, 2 touchdowns, something like that. I was reading where he had three games of 10 plus receptions, 175 plus yards, and 2 touchdowns this year. 3 games this year. That's amazing. That's amazing to have that and to have 3 games. Never be done before. We call those never, ever done before. So that prompt people to ask this question that I want to pose to you. Is Jamar Chase the best receiver in the NFL? You see how this thing moves quite a bit now. Usually when it's the best quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, others are chasing him. But there's no question he's the best. You see, but with this receiver thing, it was Tyreek Hill for a moment. Then there was Devontae Adams. It was Tyreek Hill, and it moves around. We let the receiver greatest thing move around. And right now, it's been the Justin Jeffersons. If you look at the money, the CD Lambs, the Jamar Chase has been screaming, "Give me my money." The AJ Browns, all of them dudes, and they're asking, "Is Jamar Chase the best?" And I said to me right now, and they're really narrowing it down to Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. And I said I would take Justin Jefferson. You'll take any one of them, because both of them bad boys. Both of them bad boys. But I can look at Justin Jefferson and see something different, And I'm saying Jamar Chase wouldn't have success no matter what he's doing or where he is. That's true, he will. But the difference is here. Let me give you guys the difference. Everything we're seeing Jamar Chase do right now, Jamar Chase has been doing with his guy for as long as we can see. What I mean by that, Michael? What do you mean by that, Michael? Those numbers you're hearing Jamar Chase put up, he's been putting them up with one of the best young quarterbacks we have in this game. The quarterback is so good that we have people always talking right now about him being an MVP, even though they're 5-8. All of Jamar Chase's game plan has been to accentuate his gift, his talent. He is the number 1 player for the Cincinnati Bengals, and he has his number 1 quarterback. And they will destroy you. But if you ask me which one I'm taking, I'm going to take Justin Jefferson. Because Justin Jefferson doesn't have his quarterback. And Justin Jefferson reminds me of, when I see him now, Andre Johnson. Remember when I told you, I sat in that Hall of Fame room and looked around? I can see Steve Young and Jerry Rice and Joe Montana. Brett Favre. You see John Elway and Shannon. You see everybody. The receiver with the quarterback. Everybody. The receiver with that quarterback. Andre Johnson. His quarterback is not coming. He was in there without a quarterback. Justin Jefferson, he is like that. Justin Jefferson did all of this with Kirk Cousins and then said, okay, Kirk, you're out of here. I said, Minnesota got to be out of their damn minds giving him all that money and then losing the quarterback. Justin Jefferson said, no problem. What's this? Oh, let me get this joker. I just picked him up off the scrap heat over there. Yeah, come on, stand down. Come on, shake your shit off. Come on, shake it up. Then throw me the football. And he's Hey guys, I am so sorry. We're having a little bit of an issue here. I know you are waiting for me, and we're going to get it right. Now, you do have to understand on this other side, though, I have promised and swore to take you with me all across this place. Everywhere I go, I got to set up and get the job done. I can't predict everybody's internet and Wi-Fi and all of that. Sometimes it falls. But I'm going to work diligently and get it back up so I can get back to my peeps. So please be patient. We will be right back. Hey guys, I am so sorry. We're having a little bit of an issue here. I know you are waiting for me, and we're going to get it right. Now, you do have to understand on this other side, though, I have promised and swore to take you with me all across this place. Everywhere I go, I got to set up and get the job done. I can't predict everybody's internet and Wi-Fi and all of that. Sometimes it falls. But I'm going to work diligently and get it back up so I can get back to my peeps. So please be patient. We will be right back. Hey guys, I am so sorry. We're having a little bit of an issue here. I know you are waiting for me, and we're going to get it right. Now, you do have to understand on this other side, though, I have promised and swore to take you with me all across this place. Everywhere I go, I got to set up and get the job done. I can't predict everybody's internet and Wi-Fi and all of that. Sometimes it falls. But I'm going to work diligently and get it back up so I can get back to my peeps. So please be patient. We will be right back. Hey guys, I am so sorry. We're having a little bit of an issue here. I know you are waiting for me, and we're going to get it right. Now, you do have to understand on this other side, though, I have promised and swore to take you with me all across this place. Everywhere I go, I got to set up and get the job done. I can't predict everybody's internet and Wi-Fi and all of that. Sometimes it falls. But I'm going to work diligently and get it back up so I can get back to my peeps. So please. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize about having problems. I told y'all with that internet fell off. But we'll get back to it. And I think actually the hotel's having problems with it. But I want to get back to it. And I was on the Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase thing, and I want to throw something at you because I got some numbers I've been looking at here. I'm expecting also Justin Jefferson to take a bump. This is the one thing I'm not talking about. I haven't been talking about. Justin Jefferson been doing it over there with some pretty good receivers. Now, Jamar Chase, they've had a great receiving duo in Tennessee. And I'm not taking anything away from Jamar Chase. He's a bad boy. I mean, a bad dude. That dude take a hitch and go all the way, just like he did against the Cowboys and everything. Reminds me of Randy Moss being able to do that kind of stuff. Very few people can. But here's the big kicker right here. Let me give you the numbers. Targets this year, Jamar Chase has 127 targets. Justin Jefferson, 107 targets. Receptions, 93 receptions, 75. 93 Chase, 75 Jefferson. Receiving yards, 13-19 Chase, 11-70 Jefferson. Big difference here. Touchdowns. Jamar Chase has 15. Justin Jefferson has 7. But remember what I told you, and here's the big kicker. When they said, numbers never lie, Mike, numbers never lie, I said, that's not true. That's not true. Let me tell you why. You hear these numbers, and you say, well, hey, first of all, that's 20 more opportunities because he got more targets. But he has to have more targets. You know why? This is what used to kill me with the argument when Randy Moss or RTO when I was playing and everything. I would have to tell people, look at this. Jamar Chase is going off. The Bengals record is 5-8. Justin Jefferson is going off. Minnesota is winning football games. The games they are winning and putting away, Justin Jefferson is not even getting opportunities in the fourth quarter. Wow. Jamar Chase, who, is on 5-18, they're trying to win games late and throwing the ball all over the football field. You see what I mean? It was like I used to tell all of my graphs, all of them. If your record is if you're winning like the Vikings, you have an opportunity. You have one of the top records in the league like the Vikings. All of your receptions went to wins. Dude, you other people may be just catching scrap shit, scrap heat stuff. The game's over. You know that game's over. So you're just throwing the ball around. So we got to be careful with all of that stuff. Right now, it's that dude that can take anybody off the scrap heat and get it done for me. And that's Justin Jefferson. But I'll take all of Jamar Chase. All of it, because he is as good as anybody in the National Football League. And you know what's so great is that those two dudes are the best of friends. And they've talked about this, and now to see them doing it and competing and owning and running their team. Cincinnati, I agree with Cincinnati. I had to hold them off as long as I could, Jamar Chase and his money. But they will be paying him soon and very soon. Right after this season ends, he will sign the biggest contract in wide receiver history, and he deserves just that. Folks, I sure enjoyed sitting here, spending a little time in the locker room with you folks. I know we got a lot more we could talk about, but I got to get ready and finish. I got to write something for Atlanta tomorrow to get it together, but also finish writing my and putting together my commencement speech for the University of Miami. I'm so excited about that. I am so excited about that because that blows me away. And I'm gonna stand there and tell the story of the journey of getting there, graduate from the University of Miami. That little kid from the ghetto of Fort Lauderdale. Who would have thunk it? And now I get the chance to address all my brothers and sisters as they enter into this world. I can't wait. I'm telling you, I'll make sure I bring some to you, but I can't wait. There shall be a special moment. You don't want to miss that. I appreciate you spending some time here with me in the locker room. I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget. If you want, join the team, man. Come on, join the team. Hit the subscribe button. Jump on in the locker room and let's have a conversation. All we're trying to do is talk it out to help everybody walk it out the best we can. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys. Enjoy the evening. We'll talk soon.